Warning. For my ass. Like abs. C-Day or me.
I don't want to spend much time down here. This is so creepy. But they go down the hall, they check all the doors. After they do this security round, Dave and Morgan go back to the control room, and Dave is anticipating getting to know Morgan a little bit. This is their first night. Dave can say that Morgan just really cold and just didn't want to.
So official.
Morgan was very eager.
I'm not trying to convince you to join back. I made one to the core and it got me down there. I think probably like 2 minutes. They can automate the transportation of items. You can make them load items, and they're actually you know how much it costs for 10 of these rails? 1 aluminum and 1 resin for 10 rails. The most expensive material used is titanium, and that's only for rail stations. But the rail engines take a copper, resin, and aluminum, and the cars take like aluminum and 2 resin. Like that's it. They're cheap as hell. Like Chinese products.
Dave feels very confident that he knows how to do it. He goes down into the basement, makes sure all the doors are shut and locked, the lights are off, finishes the basement, goes up to the first floor where the control room, checks all the rooms on the floor, goes to the storage space, checks all the different nooks and crannies to make sure there's nobody hiding in there. He goes up to the second floor, he checks all the different rooms up there, and the balcony, makes his way to the third floor where there's all the offices and staff. At the end of the search, the last room you checked was the rehearsal room.
Jeez. Oh no.
Look around, make sure no one was in there, and then you leave.
What? Our economy?
And he looks inside, doesn't see anybody.
Yes. No. But yes. Well, yes, but actually no. I'm gonna guess that you're probably using like I don't know what the perk is, but it gives you damage resists. Oh Jesus Christ! You're literally. No, but you got some damn Adderall in those veins, homeboy. Alright, give me a sec. I'm gonna get my ass some.
In the bathroom. And so he's thinking to himself, someone could be in the bathroom right now. Maybe that's why we didn't see him.
Sadly, Alex failed to get his PC unbricked.
It's got this huge hydraulic hinge to it. It can't slam. So his gun is drawn and he's aiming it at the bathroom.
I have a feeling that this bitch is about to die. What are you? Whoa there, you can't teabag, that's sexual assault. Okay, if you don't know... I like it raw. That's a water-cooled gun. That gun looks heavy. That... What? Definitely not involved in 13 of the local cults. You are the jungle man. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you something.
They check all the doors, they make the main floor, the second floor, the third floor. Everything gets checked. And so after they do this security round, Dave and Morgan go back to the control room.
Insta what? Worthy? YouTube shots. Shout out my ass.
But on August 9th,
Shout out my ass.
first day on the job, Morgan was confident that Dave
Disgusting, gross shark.
At the end of the night, he tells Dave, "Why don't you do the security rounds yourself?" Dave feels very confident that he knows how to do it. He goes down into the basement, makes sure all the doors are shut and locked, lights are off, finishes the basement, goes up to the first floor where the control room is, checks all the rooms on that floor. He goes into the main auditorium space. He's checking all the different nooks and crannies to make sure there's nobody hiding in there. He goes up to the second floor. He checks all the different rooms up there.
And a little bit of sad news from Astroneer. They the duplication glitch. They got it. They nailed it, which stinks. They nailed the dupe glitch. Remember, because if you don't know, me and official, we were playing on a world. I figured out if you actually made. Actually, no. If you made a. What's it called? If you made those thrusters and you just destroyed them and scrapped them, they would literally give you infinite scrap. And, like, they'd give you more scrap than you spent on them. And me and official exploited the shit out of it. But they got it. Yeah, that sucks. They got it. They effed it right in the ass. Yeah. They put their tongue in the chocolate starfish, as Charlie White would say.
As he's waiting for Morgan to come upstairs, they go look for this person that's just ran down the hall. He realizes two things. One, just because he heard the door slam doesn't mean they left and slammed it. They could be in the bathroom. And so he's thinking to himself, someone could be in the bathroom. Maybe that's why we didn't see him on the camera. And the second thing he thought of is that door, the bathroom door, can't slam. It's got this huge hydraulic hinge to it. It can't slam. So his gun is drawn.
You and Cranberry Bog.
Right as Morgan comes up on his right, Morgan draws his pistol. He's got it on
Oh
the
my
door as
god.
well.
Dude, I remember when I was in Cranberry Bog and I died near a fissure and I saw a bunch of the Scorch just walking right in and dying.
Okay, well, they must
Yes,
not
sir.
have
Definitely not involved. I was one of the local cults.
So they decide they're going to search the entire building and find this person that clearly was just in the bathroom, and that's how they slammed the door. We're not going to worry about how they slammed the door with the hydraulic hinge. We just know it was slammed somehow. So they leave the bathroom, guns still drawn, and they start making their way down the hall. They're checking all the doors, everything is locked. When they start making their way downstairs to the second floor, Dave recognizes through the door.
I'm gonna get my ass cookies.
He can see that the lights are on. He had turned them off. So as they're walking down the stairs, he says to Morgan, "Hey, did you turn the lights on the second floor?" And Morgan's like, "No." So they think that whoever was here, whoever was in the bathroom is on the second floor. They must have turned the lights on. They go into the second floor, and not only are the lights on, but all the doors on the second floor had been opened. They search the entire second floor. They search every single room. No one's on the second floor. They turn off the lights, they shut all the doors, everything's locked. When they went down to the first floor, everything was the way it should have been. Locked, lights off, nothing down there. And they go down to the basement, and even though it was creepy being down there, because they've now searched the whole building, and they're anticipating coming in contact with whoever is here, assuming they haven't left the building yet, and there's no one down there. They decided to review the footage from the third floor to see if they could pick up someone running in the hall around the time of that door slam. But the camera was not trained on the bathroom floor.
Hello? Grace?
I wonder if you can, like, oh shit. Maybe I can hear a minute. Get out of here. Oh no, it went to the back. It went to that one crevice that borders my wall on my bed. I'm gonna get crumbs of it.
Hello?
Yeah?
Bacon and official left, I don't know why.
Oh.
Why'd you leave? But like I said, I didn't want to interfere in conversations and just had many words and I almost fell asleep. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Freak. Tired. I'm watching this guy to just. It's 11:11. That's a battering pizza. POV, you're friends with all the girls. My people are Beyblade fans. Ew! Why does that look like Nikocato's fridge, just like McDonald's fries spilling out? Ew! They're soggy McDonald's fries.
Oh.
Is that Talking Ben? For what? Drink, but it's what the frick? I've seen this meme before, right? This guy goes up to a chicken pen in a flat world, breeds the two parents, gets a baby chicken, kills the parents, and gets a minecart, puts the baby chicken in the minecart, and then he brings him off to KFC's, custom KFC.
Well, I guess it really is once in a lifetime.
I may have to go to the bathroom really badly.
You can't stop me crabs unless I get the Krabby Patty Bun. Oh, brother, this guy's big! Citrus!
Oh, soapy old hound.
What are you doing?
Me, I'm watching videos. This girl's thinking of the boyfriend of her making out at a wedding, and the boy's thinking of the anime Shrek.
Ah!
What are you doing, Iris?
About to move a extractor. You're coming with me, bro. Pack, pack, pack.
You speak German, right? Yeah. Bonjour.
That's French. I show speak is kind of stupid. He says, "You speak German, right?" And he says, "Bonjour."
That's France. Well, you're not, bro. You ain't gonna lie. You're a fake German, bro.
That's France.
All right. Start the raggedy ass to sleep.
There's so many dog memes. This guy had put black tape over his shoe, right? And the turtle was headbutting it. Then he takes the black tape off to his white shoes. It says, "Racist. The turtle is racist." Or racism. The turtle is racist. What? Why is the turtle racist? The turtle views the color black as the threat because predators of turtle eggs include crows and snakes, which are both black. STFU nerd. I'm going to your bear. What the? Among Us? Is that a wiener dog?
Hey, someone say, MAGA!
Remember, this wiener dog's scared of a cat, and it starts going.
Dude, wiener dogs are just angels. You know.
I actually had a neighbor on the end of the block. We were at the one end of the block, they were at the other end of the block, right? And a friend of me, their grandson. But their house, right? They had wiener dogs. And apparently, at the kid, my friend of me's great grandma lives there, and their real grandparents. And I was at his real grandpa's party, right? And he made him call him grandpa. Who makes a random kid that's not related to them call them grandpa?
Yeah.
Like what the frick? I ain't calling you grandpa.
Dad, can you close the bathroom door?
Is that an AT-AT in real life? What the F is going on in Chicago has an AT-AT? Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom really badly. I'll be right back. Oh, I just woke up from a coma. Darn.
That's a large copper vein, I think. Yep, it's a really big copper vein. We could definitely just get a lot of copper from that. Can't wait to get my hair re-dyed.
I decided to go to the bathroom. I saw this random car. I'm pretty sure it's my neighbor, but who cares? It was still pretty freaky. It was going slow. Don't know if it was my neighbor or not.
No!
What the frick?
There goes that random junction. You're gonna sit in timeout. Timeout. Go over there. Man.
Oh man, SpongeBob. I love the young people.
Sus.
Is that a little girl in a dress holding a sniper? What the heck?
Hey yo, what in the goddamn? Clank, 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 clank.
Please, Ray, stop being a sussy baka. I want to go to bed, but I don't want to go to bed. I'm gonna turn on my fan. If you hear screeching in my background stuff. It's been 11 minutes.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're counting down our picks from the top 10 movie jerks and give them what they deserve. This list will be looking at me.
Aww, her little baby barks. She does baby barks.
Which character were you glad to see get their just desserts? Let us know in the comments.
I'm
What?
so hot.
What, baby girl?
Slasher movies have
My face, I like making my head cold and my body warm when I go to sleep. Here's why. I don't know. And I really want one of those pillows that make like stay cold all the time. I have stuttering issues. Hey Race, do you want a Choco?
Mm-hmm.
It's chocolate. It's a chocolate. Stop! Shut up, let me think. Chocolate Oreo. No, chocolate taco. What the frick is wrong with me? Just for this, I'm gonna kill myself with this song.
Hmm.
Is that Hitler on a working out machine or what? The fact that people want to be like Hitler. Huh. Vino's meme compilation. No, why not? I've said this before, not being racist, or it's not racism. I just think then white people's humor isn't as funny. And if it is, they find other people's humor. I think black people's humor is funny. Race.
What?
Do you wanna know there's actually 3 genders and 3 colors of skin. So 3 genders and 3 colors. Number 1, toaster of the gender. Number 2, let me think. Gray, no, steaming, I don't know. No, blue. And this
You're
Smurf.
tripping.
What? Stop the cat. I ain't tripping on anything.
Begin extraction of all copper starting now.
Grace, what do you mean I'm tripping?
No, whatever.
I'm starting to mess that.
No, not really, but anyway. Ah!
I got cash. Shut up about Mother's cookies. They're pretty much animal crackers with a pink flavor.
Dude, I can't wait. When I get back to school, I'm showing my gaming teacher Moscow. She's gonna freaking love it. La 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 la.
No, show her the Chinese one first. Show her the Chinese one. If I'm not wrong, isn't Gore the butcher, the god butcher in Thor: Love and Thunder, the son of Hindal, that guy with like the yellow eyes, and uses the sword? Apparently, I've heard that somewhere. I would say my favorite live event for Fortnite would have to be Season 9. Is that an... Mine. Oh my god, is SML still uploading? Who's Liz Earns? No, you would know something. If the girl from Pink, whoever the lady that made Pink Sauce was invited to Hot Ones, it's like a, if you don't know what it is, it's by First Beast, and he interviews famous people to eat hot stuff. He actually has a show on like live TV. But imagine the girl that made Pink Sauce got invited to it. Oh, I just wanted to bring my own pink sauce to put on these hot sauce. Tesla insane new phone is a game changer. How, you just gonna go up to a Tesla charging station and just plug it in? Oh
Dun dun dun
no!
dun dun
No,
dun.
I found it. No.
What?
I somehow went to the bottom of YouTube, right? And it just starts showing up random things. You wanna know what I found?
Hmm.
My back, my neck, my
Oh
back,
no! Click it, idea.
my
Come on.
track. If I die, it's your fault.
Just keep it.
One time, and if I really think it's bad, I'm turning it off.
Yeah, you might want to turn it off after a while.
I don't care, get help today. Yeah, I have help. Hurry up! Get off it! No, why is it on my side? Turn it off!
What the dog doing?
Yeah, I don't want to watch it again. Until I'm old enough.
What? It's a rail
But I will.
station.
What?
This is a rail station.
I remember watching Ninja, and he said, he says, he used a, what was it called? Those things that you throw down, they're not impulse grenades.
Shockwaves?
The other one, shockwaves. He used a shockwave and railed me up. Frick. Like he kept saying sus things. Holy crap, how much music do I have? It goes on forever. Oh, it feels speeding. Oh my god, is that Centuries by Fallout? Imagine dragging these notes across your face. I don't know what that. Oh god. Frank, I've been learning too much. Is that a Darman video that got 69k views in just like an hour?
Oh my god.
3 hours?
That's
No,
a lot.
669k. 669.
Oh my
Jesus,
god, yes. My god, mate.
You should.
Jesus Christ, just
I don't know how it feels to be I'll admit this song I just played, I recorded it for my girlfriend. That was one of the last things I voicemailed her. Until, you know what happened. Oh crap, I don't want to mention it anymore. Oh frick, I don't want to mention it. So my mom's friend has 787 subscribers, right? But she gets 14,000 views. 787 subscribers. But 14. I actually know who's talking. She goes to our church. Tiffany Walsh goes to my church. Down here in
I live in village. I got too bad. I like the sound of that.
Oh, no, I live on Quantanzing on Uranus.
I live on village.
Bruh. Pluto should be considered a planet. The only thing that shouldn't be considered size is, I don't know. Oh my god, is that a stream? My friends trapped me in a glass block, so I got revenge. How do you get... Ever heard of breaking it? Stupid. You don't talk good. You wanna go, dude? You wanna go? Ooh, ooh. Come on, let's go, Baby Yoda. Come on, Grogu. You wanna go race? You wanna go? Where's my real Baby Yoda stuffed animal? I need to find it and destroy it. Is that an iPad? Wow, I would never have guessed. Wait, you can hook up PS5 remotes to an iPad? What?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you probably can get that PS app game.
Oh, you don't need it.
PS
You
app.
don't need that app.
Days of hardcore Minecraft videos.
Oh.
Well, this video
Well, you can if you want to play like that. My legs are cramped. I need to stretch. I need Pepsi to stay up longer. You and your mom? I like how they did netherite different than normal armor. If they were to make it into armor, they should make it different too. I don't know, like add spikes to the head or something. Cause like, if they can do it with, if they can make custom skins, they can make custom helmets. I wonder how many big updates will change Minecraft from Legacy to like, who knows, maybe?
No, it's not even in Legacy anymore, dude. It's not being Legacy after the B update.
I know. No, I'm talking about from Legacy to whatever it's named.
Bedrock.
Who knows, they could have... Yeah, no. Wait, it used to be called Minecraft Legacy, not Bedrock?
Yeah, back then, like on the old classic PS5.
Oh, but who knows, it could be from like Minecraft Legacy to like somewhere like with different textures, like wavy water, like realistic water, you know? If that did happen, that's not Minecraft. Okay. At least they should give an option to turn all textures on. And yeah. Trying to keep myself awake. But my eyes are itchy.
Someday love will find you. Break those chains that bind you. They will remind you how we touched and went our separate ways. If he ever hurt you, true love won't desert you. You know I still love you. How we touched and went our separate ways.
He doesn't even believe Clay's warnings until he hears one of his friends dying.
It's about to send that thing. Oh, never mind.
When Jason catches up to him, we can't say we were too surprised at the outcome. Number 9, Ruby Eagle, Gremlins. Money clearly doesn't bring happiness, as evidenced by this horrible woman. The woman good about it. Ruby Deagle controls Kingston Falls Bank and was one of the wealthiest people in the town.
Yes, let it begin.
Have you seen Gremlins?
Yeah.
The old lady flying through the glass window. Wait, Race, have you seen the part when the old lady goes through the window?
I don't remember anything from it.
Well, there's this old lady that was like greedy and all. She gets chucked out the window because there's those stair things like that. We sit down as like an automatic stair thing. Well, the gremlins messed with it and tinkered with it. It makes it go really fast. She goes flying out the window, like breaking the glass. And if I could, I'd edit it to where it'd say yeet. Oh God! Shut up, Verizon. Shut up, man. I have too much talking.
So many mysterious mushrooms.
I liked how when Steve used to be a bully, but then once Nancy came up to him and slapped him, he just thought, maybe doing this is all wrong.
And actually, the reason they did that is they loved his actor so much that they just wanted him to stay, and they just wanted him to redeem himself, which I think is amazing.
Is that the talk? Is that a talking plant? Okay. Okay guys, hello, welcome to another video. And today we're gonna be doing the Renegade on TikTok.
On TikTok.
Am I going mental or something? Why am I just saying stuff?
Yeah, you already get to sleep. Mm-mm-mm.
Made some truly despicable characters over the course of his career, but Judge Turpin made the bottom.
Ow, my shirt is taking over my body.
Remove the barber from his plate. The evil judge exiles Benjamin Barker, aka Sweeney Todd, to Australia on false charges, assaults his wife Lucy, and rapes his daughter Joanna as his own. Not only
Show mama in your house. Give me my pillow. I have like 5 pillows in my bed. Grace, is it weird to have 5 pillows in my bed?
Oh no, I have 5 bills in my bed too.
What kind of jerk would sentence a child to death? So when Todd finally got his hands on Turpin, we couldn't help feeling that his vengeance was justified. Before, Frank and Julia law is a pretty despicable act. But that's just the tip of the iceberg for these two. Captured by the Cenobites to be tortured for eternity, Frank schemes to return to the living with Julia's help. You can't leave me like this, you can't. The blood brought me this far. We need more. She lures men to her home, allowing Frank to absorb them. But wait, it gets worse. What are you talking about?
It's best to see yourself.
Frank kills his brother Larry, taking his skin as a disguise, and tries to kill Larry's daughter Kirsty.
Gotta get out of here!
Stay with us. We can all be happy here. Come together.
Frank and Julia get their comeuppance, however, when Frank accidentally stabs Julia, and the Cenobites drag him back to their hellish dimension. No matter your family drama, at least it isn't anything like this.
Oh god. That's scary.
It's half the size and it's half the
Bro, this little girl's at a grocery store.
7th generation easy to
And she's just going full on smart aleck mode on an adult.
Vanguard, you're more than just an investor. You're an owner.
What the
That means that
crap?
your goals are ours too. At Vanguard, retirement is a device. Can help you get there. That's
So
the
race.
ownership.
I lost 11 emerald
Cleopatra and
blocks.
Hercules. Freaks. Todd Browning's cult classic Freaks chronicles the nefarious plot of Cleopatra and Hercules, a trapeze artist and a strongman in a carnival sideshow. The duo plan to have Cleopatra marry Hans and murder him in order to gain his sizable inheritance.
It worked! And they have him like that! I could not.
Starting to make my centrifuges now. I've made 2 so far. 8 more to go.
Evil, but Cleopatra showed truly dehumanizing the carnival's performers, including Hans.
Get out of here!
If she hadn't been so mean to everyone, the plan may have worked. In the climax, Hercules is attacked by the so-called circus freaks with tigers. Cleopatra suffers an even worse human duck.
How she got that way will never be known. Some say a jealous lover. Others that it was the code of the freaks. Others the storm.
That's pretty dark, but there is some poetic justice in seeing her become one of the freaks she despised. Number 2, Captain Henry Rhodes, Day of the Dead. In a film filled with flesh-eating monsters, it takes a lot to be crowned the biggest jerk. Captain Henry Rhodes succeeds with flying colors.
Ain't a goddamn deal. This is a war! I'm not down in this cave for my health. I'm down here on orders.
Rhodes is the military man in charge of a base housing scientists as they work towards a solution to the zombie apocalypse. One might think you'd want to keep those minds calm and safe, but Rhodes doesn't go that route.
I'm running this monkey farm now, Frankenstein, and I want to know what the you're doing with my time.
He prefers to threaten, demean, and eventually murder those who refuse any command. One scientist, Dr. Logan, even makes progress, but Rhodes is shown to have no interest in actually helping save anyone.
What the is wrong with you people? They're dead! Tracks. They have to be reborn. I don't want it to do anything with Bravo!
I'm from the now.
Whole horde of zombies. So there's that.
I agree in stereo. The stereo sounds strange. I know that if you hide, it doesn't go away. If you get out of bed, find me standing on open I burn the page, my little duckies. Bada bada bum, bada bada bum, bada bada bum, bada bada.
So you know they screwed up big time.
Shit.
When Carrie isn't dealing with her abusive mother, she's being antagonized by Chris at school. Chris's own actions get her banned from the prom, but to her, Carrie's the one to blame.
This isn't over. This isn't over by a long shot. You're out of the prom,
Ensuring she gets crowned prom queen so they can dump a bucket of pig's blood on her.
Giddy with delight, seeing what's to come. The engines painted. Da 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 da. Policemen swear to God, love sipping from their guns. I know my friends and I would probably turn and run. If you get out of bed, come on me coming for the bridge, bring a stone, all the rage, my little dark age. I grieve in stereo, the stereo sounds strange. I know that if you hide, it doesn't go away. If you get out of bed, come all alone, open eye, burn the page, my little dark age. Da 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 da. Ba da ba da ba da ba da. Whoa, shoes. I didn't ask. I could care less of what anyone else wears. I hate when people try to flex. Oh, look at my shoes! Congratulations. I don't care. Okay, I've gotten 6 of these things built. I need 4 more. Which one's being built? I have enough aluminum to build them all. Da 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 dun dun, da 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 dun dun, da 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 dun dun, dun. Mm
Welcome to Watch
mm
Mojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the top 10
mm
things we
mm
thought were CGI
mm mm
but weren't.
mm
For this list, we'll be looking at
mm
various
mm.
movie special effects that we thought were CGI but were actually done practically. Were you fooled by any of these? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. The Food Catch. Spider-Man. Being an actor must be weird. Sometimes you nail an assignment on the first try, and sometimes it requires over 150 takes. Almost immediately after gaining his spidey senses, Peter uses them to catch Mary Jane from taking a nasty spill. He also shows off his newfound reflexes by catching her fallen lunch with the tray. To achieve the effect, Tobey Maguire's hand was glued to the tray, and he was required to catch everything for real. It was even harder than it sounds. This 5-second stunt took 16 hours and 156 takes to get right. Just imagine if they bungled the line after all of that.
How'd you do that?
Work out, play rest, you know, eat your green vegetables.
That's what my mom is always saying. I just never actually believed her.
Number 9. Pennywise's eyes. It and in Chapter 2. Large emphasis was placed on Pennywise's eyes. Director of photography Chung Chung specifically lit his eyes
Mm 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 mm. Mm 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 mm. Mm 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 mm.
In some of the horror sequences, Pennywise's eyes go in different directions, almost as if he's shedding his human persona and revealing his true, otherworldly nature. Turns out, Skarsgård can actually just do that, so no CGI was required. While appearing on Conan, Bill Hader shared a funny anecdote about Skarsgård doing it on set and creeping him out.
And I did it.
Number 8. Destruction. Independence Day. This movie is filled with iconic scenes, including the destruction of various American landmarks. Numerous buildings are hit by alien beams and shattered in pieces, including the White House, the U.S. Bank Tower, and the Empire State Building. None of this was achieved through CGI. The special effects team built model miniatures of famous landmarks and then blew them to smithereens. With the help of some clever camera
That's smart.
the optical illusion was complete. To help the fire spread towards the camera, they actually were forced to build the model street on its side and place the camera at the top of a makeshift chimney.
So when we have our destruction of fire and start here, it will run up the street. We need some fuel. The camera will be down in about 5 minutes.
Sounds exhausting, reactors cracked over 105 battlesuits, many of which weighed upwards of 85 pounds. When they first started, it took Freaks about half an hour to climb in and out of the bulky bump suits. So if it looks like reactors are struggling inside those things, that's because they most certainly are.
Oh, I love my puppy, my little puppy Sparks. Okay, time to call up oh, I'm assuming maybe I should do something magical called make it, power go to it. Hey, time to wait for the copper to come up. See how much we got. Do I have two whole ass cans of? Oh, never mind. Should we go up right over that ridge? There it is. And they are not full. Send them back down. Okay. Now. I think we should focus on the chemistry labs next. We need a lot of glass. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, my mic muted. 1, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We actually got that many. The amount of just stuff. Okay. Now I want to make atmospheric condensers, and those take iron, glass, plastic. Man, too bad Kim Kardashian isn't in this game. We'd get a lot of plastic. Sorry, I had to make that joke. By this time, there's gotta be a lot. Huh.
I'm going to bed. I need for you to probably lock the door.
Hi there. You're probably wondering how I got this tan. Well, let me tell you the story. It begins with a man by the name of Billy McFarland. Billy was a good boy. At 22, he had dreams of becoming a super wealthy entrepreneur, dropping out of college to start a business called Magnesis. Over the years, he managed to network with some powerful people. One of them was Ja Rule. Translated from German, I believe it means, yes, rule. Over drinks, he pitched an idea. Here's an accurate recreation of that event.
Mr. Rule,
He said,
I have a brilliant idea. Like, word, like, what happened, Rule? I'm like, yo, this thing too about fucking says, Rule.
precisely, great minds think alike. It will be 2 weeks of absolute luxury in the Bahamas. Mr. Rule. Promotion began in late 2006.
I love the failure fighter.
Fire promised beaches, ladies, gourmet food, luxury villas, hosted on a private island in the Bahamas called Fire Cape, once owned by Pablo Escobar. VIP tickets up to $250,000. Swimming pigs. Blink 182. Major Laser, a steel drum. Welcome to Fire Festival. The best 2 damn weeks of your life. I bought my ticket immediately. The day arrives. About 5,000 people are making their way directly from Miami Airport, and there are huge delays to get to Fire Cane. Although I shouldn't say Fire Cane, because it doesn't exist. In marketing, they reference this island, which is actually Norman's Cay, run by George Jung, not Pablo, by the way. But that doesn't matter because we're not going there either. We're going to Great Exuma. Private island? Forget that. Population? 7,000. In fact, we're basically in the parking lot of a sandals resort. In the end, only about 500 of us make it to the island. The remaining customers' flights are cancelled. You're about to see why. We're hauled onto a school bus and taken to the site. We grab along with a bunch of FEMA tents. Remember those promises of luxurious villas? Brand jets. Enjoy your stay. And don't forget your complimentary cup of Yusef rice. Once there, no one knows whose tent belongs to whom. So staff try getting everyone into a line. Then they abandon that idea and tell everyone it's a free-for-all. Expecting a party, this guy took all of his drugs on the flight over. He's the only one having any fun. Everyone else is grumpy because it's been 5 hours and there's no food. In lieu of food, staff decide to start handing out tons of free tequila. This only exacerbates problems. Once the food does arrive, it's just as delectable as promised, though. Gourmet craft single there. A few hours later, bags arrive on a shipping container. It was getting dark and there was no lighting.
So everyone's walking around with their cell phones trying to look for their luggage.
Plenty of people had their luggage stolen.
I feel so
Don't
bad.
worry, if you have any valuables, the festival advertised top-notch security. Here it is. But no one told guests they had to provide their own lock. There are rumors of muggings by the locals.
I heard rumors of feral dogs.
A tent supposedly caught fire. The closest beach has a rampant shark problem. Staff don't have any uniforms or walkie-talkies, so no one knows who's in charge, and the people who are in charge can't talk to each other.
Oh my god, that's a shit show.
Many staff quit after only a couple of hours. For the few customers who were willing to just make the most of it and enjoy the music, they had some bad news too. All of the major musical acts pulled out. In fact, Major Lazer wasn't even confirmed to go in the first place. The event was promoted as cashless, so all people had were these useless Disney bucks on their fire bands, which meant they couldn't buy anything or catch a cab if they were stranded. And even with only 500 people, there are too few tents and beds, so everyone is just stealing each other's. And for any of you thinking you could just escape to the sandals, bad luck. It's peak season and they are absolutely full. People are reaching out to the embassy for help. After a few hours, most people chose to go back to the airport, and the rest were forced back home when the Bahamian government stepped in. The festival was closed. But the exodus from the island made its own problems. Guests spent hours dehydrated and hungover in a hot water. Why staff locked the door isn't entirely known. But one girl fainted before they were finally reopened. Everyone gets home and that was the end of it. Except for me. I was rescuing someone, helping them out, and I got lost in the woods. Anyway, back at home, the shitstorm on social media was just ramping up. The Reddit Fire Festival was created, and it started documenting everything that went wrong at the event. People were circulating a fake tweet by Jar that the whole thing was a social experiment. Some wholesome festival memes there. And it quickly turned into a marketing case study of what not to do. In response, Fire started serving cease and desist letters to stop people from saying mean things about it.
Oh my god.
Mr. Rule released an official statement online, both apologizing and saying that it's not his fault. Interestingly, he wasn't even on the island at the time. He was giving a concert in Chicago. Although, to their credit, they offer everyone a full refund. Or, you could always let it ride and opt in for tickets to 2018's Fire Festival.
What a joke.
And a ticket to next year's Fire Festival.
Meanwhile, Billy is on full damage control. He claims that a storm came in the night before and changed all of the marketing into lies.
We got to a point that we were very excited about on Wednesday night with how the two sites looked, and we got hit by a big storm.
But the apologies weren't enough. 2 days later, the first lawsuit was served.
Attorney Ben Mysalis
Wallace doesn't think it's funny. He's filed a $100 million class action lawsuit
Jesus
against
Christ.
the organizers.
Then another suit. Then 7 more.
Oh
Then
my
a fifth
God.
one, claiming Billy had committed wire fraud. Serious charges with serious prison time. More on that later. But right now, let's go into the history of Fire Festival. The marketing was clever. To get the word out, they got in touch with about 400 influencers, Instagram celebrities, and they offered them VIP tickets or cash to promote the event. They even managed to get Kendall Jenner to post about it. Rumor has it she was paid $250,000 for this post. Their marketing worked though. The festival sold out. So how did it go so wrong? Let's start with the money. During the planning process, a consultant came in and said the festival would cost $50 million and require another year of organization.
They should have planned this 2 years out.
This is after they made all the promises. And they had nothing near that amount, so they started cutting expenses way back. Remember those luxury villas? They were going to cost $10 million alone, so they scrapped them. Now everyone gets a tent. Deposits for the band? Nope. Food, infrastructure, staff, all were cut back. But you may ask me, how did they have so little cash if they sold out? It's the price. It was way too low. Now wait a minute. Up to $250,000 a ticket is too low. In fact, on social media, people were so merciless and unsympathetic towards the guests because they thought it was a bunch of rich kids paying for tickets with a starting price of $12,000. And you can thank fake news for that assumption. You see that number repeated everywhere. But actually, very few were paying even close to that amount. The standard price was around $1,200. Which, if you think about 2 weeks in the Bahamas with practically all of your expenses taken care of, that's pretty bloody good. In fact, some tickets were as low as $500.
6 months ago, got together and got the early bird special for about $500. And this covered food, transportation, ticket, and somewhere to sleep.
How on earth were they going to break even with that? They weren't. And on the flip side, there's no proof whatsoever that anyone purchased a $250,000 ticket. So basically, they're stuffed. Billy has to start taking tough short-term loans just to keep afloat. Which, by the way, is why they did the fire bans. It was to raise cash. It's reported that up to $2 million in $5 in-game currency was spent in the lead-up to the event. But this wasn't even close to enough. Practically broke, and with the event only a few weeks away, the more experienced staff suggested postponing. But thanks to those short-term loans, he couldn't. So he insisted on going forward.
This guy's a dumbass.
Control the damage by telling celebrities and public figures not to.
God, this guy's an actual headass.
But thanks to those short-term loans, he couldn't. So he insisted on going forward. Those staff tried to control the damage by
where's
telling
that one?
celebrities and public figures not to.
How was the fire festival?
So, billion
DashCon. DashCon.
Expedia member, you have points on your travels, and that's on top of your airline miles. So you can go and see even more of all the world's bubbles. 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 So many.
In March of 2013, a group of Tumblr users come up with a brilliant...
Do people still use Tumblr for anything besides
a
PRN?
convention specifically for and by...
I have never gone on Tumblr and probably will never go on Tumblr.
is their story. DashCon. Hosted the Renaissance Marriott in Chicago. Only $65 for the weekend. Epic panel lineup. Welcome to Night Vale. LGBTQ5.2 SAA+. Massive hall. Steam-powered giraffe live show. The Baker Street babes. And friendly memes? You bet. Expect 5,000 people. We'll see you there. Whoosh. Here comes Friday, and a big fat serving of reality. About 500 people show up at 9 AM, but nothing is scheduled until 1 PM, so people just wait around for the next 4 hours.
So at what point did you decide that this is what you wanted to do with your life? The thug life chose you?
Turns out steam-powered giraffe cancelled months ago. Sorry. If you bought special tickets, no refunds though. Lol. Check out the games room. 1 TV, 1 console. Perfect for up to 7,000 people.
Oh my god.
Free Palestine! Death to Israel! Death to Israel! Palestine!
Oh my god. Free Palestine.
You dressed up as the Batman movie shooter. What made you choose this costume? What made you decide to dress up as the Prime Minister of Israel to this convention?
The devil.
Disaster strike. The bill for the venue hasn't even been paid. The hotel wants it immediately or the doors will be shut and the convention is over.
Oh my god.
But
We want our money!
and con continues. Saturday, artists and stallholders who paid $150 each for their tables aren't selling anything because their customers just donated all of their cash. Tumblers turned on the convention completely.
The destruction of this
Convention.
is dedicated to all of the women whose
Bank account.
have been ruined and ruled by it.
Money. Donate to PayPal.
They call DashCon a scam and try to have certain events shut down. Mark does stuff, a gay Hispanic panelist. He's sent death threats because they think he's a straight white male who's misappropriating the game for profit. The Civic Rim is illegally played to an audience of 100. Tumblr sends tweets to Del Toro to get them in trouble. The Dr. Horrible sing-along blog sing-along is cancelled due to copyright concerns. Then, the main event. As long as we get to see a live reading from Welcome to Night Vale, it'll all be okay.
Two, three. Give me back my money.
Still sitting in that room. Waiting for the show to start, they changed the rules on the website so that there are no refunds.
Dad.
But don't worry, there's a silver lining. Everyone who paid extra to see Welcome to Night Vale is entitled to a free extra hour of the wall.
That's what your $17,000 went to.
By the early afternoon, the vendors packed up. Some shitty panels now. Because again, they don't have any cash. They're giving out free hotel minutes as prizes. The teenage unpaid helpers, who are promised a free meal, aren't given anything and go hungry. There's a full-on organizer meltdown, and Tumblr finds out that the main artwork used for the convention is in fact stolen copyright material.
Uh-oh.
By the evening, the unthinkable happens. The ball pit starts to deflate, and someone pisses in it.
And someone pisses in it.
The ball pit is taken away. Also, Tumblr finds out that Random Acts, a charity that DashCon claims to be partnered with, isn't in fact partnered at all. Which means, by the way, they're just being pocketed the money. The organizers host an official apology panel.
We're sorry, we just took $17,000.
Here's a quick summary of that.
blame somebody, otherwise it's all my fault. Fuck that.
And everything is closed by 1 p.m. Since DashCon, there have been many rumors online that the whole thing was an out-and-out scam. So I did some detective work to see whether it was true. I think what I found proves that even if the staff didn't set out to scam people, they did opportunistically steal and lie. Prepare for some high-quality audit.
To be beautiful, then engineered it to go by in a blur.
See whether it was true. I think what I found proves that even if the staff didn't set out to scam people, they did opportunistically steal and lie. Prepare for some high-quality autism. DashCon had a written agreement to pay $40,000 plus some change to the Renaissance Hotel Marriott. They paid $20,000 before the thing began, so they had a balance of $20,000 still remaining. They told the hotel that 5,000 to 7,000 people would be attending, and could they please pay as all the sales came in. As a financially risky move, the Marriott agreed verbally but not in writing. On the first day, the hotel sees at most 1,000 people. They know that DashCon store sales are fucked, so they enforce immediate payment as per their written contract. DashCon does not have the funds. And here's where it gets interesting. DashCon claims they only have $3,000 in cash. So at 9 p.m., DashCon staff gather everyone into one room to bet for the remaining $17,000. Let's do a head count. 33, 129, 120, maybe another 33 here in case there are people on the margin, and we'll add 10% to be generous. It's unlikely that there are more than 350 people in this room. Now we know they reached their goal.
Almost got shut down.
Really?
We need to raise $17,000.
Really?
Yes.
That's pretty cool. Did you do it?
We did it in under an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
They received donations by PayPal and cash, but only a small fraction of cash. Let's be generous and say 1/10 of the room at most. You can see people donating in the footage, and it's probably much less. So even if each cash donor is giving $20, which again, generous, that's only $700 total. Therefore, the other $16,000 or so is in electronic payments. Now let's look at this leaked list of transactions. Hold on, they made most of their payment in cash, almost $12,000, but they only could have got $700 from the donors, and they only had $3,000 in cash. So where did the rest of it come from? It's door sales revenue, not donations, meaning they lied about only having $3,000 in the first place. They actually had at least $10,000. Now, here are the transactions that come from the PayPal MasterCard. Let's take that from the total owed, and what we get is the following. In a best-case scenario, of the donated $17,000, at most, they spent less than $7,000 keeping the place open. They spent over $2,000 on themselves and their own accommodation, and the remaining $9,000 or so, they pocketed. Also, they're liars.
I was on stage for an hour in front of 5,000 people in a room.
Is there 5,000 people here?
Riots.
But there's one last thing I want to touch on. As part of the merchandising, an official DashCon DVD is listed. And it's possible that a copy exists out there somewhere, and I need to find it. So I want to put a $100 bounty out for anyone who might have a copy. It doesn't need to be the physical DVD, just a copy of the file itself. The hunt is on.
As owner of Mint Mobile, I always want to find ways to save you money. So let's meet the barely paid
That's a
salesperson
joke.
for the
Rainforest, and he pulls a goal.
Nobody wants a piece. 2010, pop star Justin Bieber is at the height of her popularity. Everybody wants a piece. From all around the world, people are demanding the beads.
Young women are the worst offenders.
Everybody had Bieber fever.
Bieber
The
fever.
question was, where should he tour first? His expert marketing team had a solution. They said, hey Justin, let's put it to a poll. Vote for your country, and if you win, we'll send Bieber there.
You need to vote, mate. You know, what happened to fucking girl power? Zig zig ah.
So the poll opens, and so do the threads. Useful ideas are thrown around until a good one finally emerges. Let's do it. A strategy to make North Korea vaguely energized, and only a few hours
North Korea.
It passes Sweden.
Jesus Christ.
Lads, this is getting interesting.
Oh.
Turkey, Poland are all pushed out. Just one left.
Is North Korea.
Declared the winner. North Korea was waiting with open arms, and everyone was celebrating. But then, the marketing team was down, so they shut down the contest. Believers in North Korea were heartbroken. But look, at least a valuable lesson was learned about online polls. And this was the first and last mistake ever made with them. 2012. Pitbull's marketing team has a brilliant idea. As a promotion for Walmart, they want to start an online poll. Okay, Pitbull. That North Korea thing, that was a mistake. So instead, let's make it more local. We'll send you anywhere, but within the country. Take that, trolls. North Korea is off the table. Naturally, a thread started, and the lads started thinking through the problem. They were listening to Pitbull's latest track, Give Me Everything, which features the line, yeah right, picture that with a Kodak. Or better yet, go to Times Square, take a picture of me with a Kodak. The lyrical ingeniousness of the rhyming scheme intrigues them. What could it mean? Kodak, camera. Cameras have shutters. Shutters are also blinds. Blind. Blinding lights. Light is electromagnetic energy. Electromagnetic energy causes aurora borealis. Where can you get the aurora borealis in the United States? Of course. Kodiak, Alaska. It's all linked. The remotest Walmart in the entire country. A place that was isolated and dangerous enough that hopefully he wouldn't return. The voting began and Kodiak was the winner. Celebrations all round. However, this time, Walmart just went, sure, we'll give him some bear mace, he'll be fine. So he went, and he turned the whole thing completely around. And got some good publicity out of it too. Well done. The score was 1-1. Later that year, Taylor Swift's marketing team had an original idea. But they weren't going to some frozen wasteland, and they weren't going to North Korea. We'll go to the safest place in the whole world. An American school. Take that, trolls. Let's see you find some way to ruin this awesome experience. Over at headquarters, people are already working on the problem. Their solution? The Horace Mann School for the deaf.
I'm sorry, I can't. That's so awful. Oh my god.
Other schools are fighting hard to win, but they're no match for the Russian bots. Soon the competition was closed, and Horace Mann had won handily, getting nearly 25 times as many votes as the school in second place. Trailer said, I'm not doing it, but then gave them a check instead for a total of $50,000. And that should have been the end of it. But then, Taylor's marketing team had one more great idea. Let's do another poll.
Oh no.
Yeah, Trailer, this time it'll be great. Kiss FM's biggest Swiftie fan in the universe competition. You won't have to go anywhere ridiculous. You only have to meet one fan. Absolutely nothing can go wrong. Enter stage left, Charles Z. The appropriately aged fans never stood a chance. When manual voting wasn't enough, they enlisted the help of bots, quickly bringing him into first place. Soon, he had so many votes there was no way he could lose, and everybody at HQ was celebrating. But then, someone snitched. Some killjoy sent an email to the competition runners and explained how the voting system was rigged. It was promptly shut down. Charles would never meet his idol. In the aftermath, the media was unnecessarily cruel to Mr. Z. Outraged, an online petition was formed, but it went nowhere. But you can't keep a good man down. He was going to get the Taylor Swift experience, one way or another. He thanked his supporters, and that was the end of it. It took many mistakes, but a valuable lesson was finally learned about the internet and running online polls, and they have never been attempted again. The end. Okay, I call this the Philip DeFranco Challenge. It's so much harder than it looks. Try to get the hand gestures as well. And that's where I'm going to end today's show. Remember, if you like this video and like what I try to do on this channel, hit that like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you hit that little bell check so you get notification when we upload these daily as usual. Actually, if you did miss yesterday's video, you want to click a tab right there to do so. Well, watch that well if you're looking for something like back and you could something. My name's Philip.
The iPhone massacre. I've seen all these videos, but I have. Game Master also does not like that song.
The new iPhone XT, the future of mobile. Hi, I'm Steve Jobs, and I've come back from a cold dark grave to tell you about our latest innovation. But just before I show you this new phone, I want to tell you a story. It begins in 2013, and we had just released the new iOS 7. It was a proud moment for us, and it all went off without a hitch. That is, until 4chan had an idea.
A bogus ad that could cost you hundreds of dollars.
They started
4chan is so damn cancerous.
Made your phone waterproof.
Oh my god.
Materials that look like owls. According to these ads, advanced algorithms in the new iOS allowed the phone to detect when water was touching the circuitry.
That is so retarded.
Automatic disconnect of the battery. Of course, this doesn't make sense.
That's like saying if I wear this bracelet and I get shot, it's gonna automatically detect and inject me with chemicals to help strengthen my skin to resist that bullet. Oh god, I'm dead. I can't do this. What?
Water was touching the circuitry. This would then trigger an automatic disconnect of the battery. Of course, this doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
That didn't stop our customers from trying it anyway. There were a number of use for this.
What I did not do, however, was then drop my phone into a bowl of water. Unfortunately, I can't say the same about others.
So how close would you get your cell phone to the water? Well...
Alright, Tony.
This is not funny. Thank God we don't offer warranty on water damage. A year later, in September 2014, we were excited to release the new iOS 8. Well, it turned out that 4chan had also been planning to release a new feature, Apple Wave. They made another marketing campaign.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That allowed the new iPhone battery to be charged by simply popping the thing in the microwave for 2 minutes.
That is so retarded. The bad thing is it sounds true, but it isn't.
People really did this, by the way. And the news picked up on it too.
Yeah, don't put your phone in the microwave, don't put your phone in the toilet. I mean, come on, a lot of these things seem they should be common sense.
Charge your phone in the microwave feature.
Just to be clear, don't ever do that.
Now, it's hard to know for sure which of these tweets are real or hoaxes. And some of the news reports claim that no one actually tried this at all.
Brian says most people haven't fallen, or at least admitted to have fallen, for the destructive ploy.
However, these pitiable cries on the Apple forums say otherwise. What can I do if I microwave my phone? Help.
Get a new one.
Microwave is not working. I know it's stupid, but I put my phone in the microwave.
Okay, let's say I stuck my
I
phone
fell
in the
into
microwave.
Your phone and it will charge.
Drop it.
I'm stupid, please help. And even the LAPD had to issue a warning after receiving a large number of distressed phone calls. How they were able to call the police, I haven't quite figured out. Now, the next campaign started a few days later. On the iPhone 6, we decided to use an aluminium chassis. Lighter, and it looked very nice. But yes, you could also bend the hell out of it.
The iPhone 6 Plus bends a lot.
So all our hipster customers with their skinny jeans were discovering a nice arse curve in their new phone.
Ass
Thus,
curve.
hashtag Bendgate was born.
Bendgate.
Some other brands took the opportunity to take the piss. Our Twitter got flooded with the same bad accessory joke. To prevent damage, we needed you to be more delicate with your phones. Just buy a case. But instead, 4chan was there to make another marketing campaign. They decided that bend wasn't a bug, it was a feature, and people were encouraged to bend until their screen popped right out. And you did.
Oh my god.
The next 2 years passed without much happening. But then in 2016 we released the new iPhone 7. And courageously, it featured no headphone jack. But one YouTuber, Tech Rax, decided to tell people otherwise.
Hidden inside your iPhone 7, a 3.5mm audio jack.
And apparently all
Dumbass.
you had to do was drill for it. Article after article about people.
Do people seriously believe this?
But we're just scratching the thin veneer of dumbassery. There was a bug that bricked your phone permanently if you set the date to January 1st, 1970.
It ends up with a time before January the 1st, 1970, which should just be a negative integer. Except it's not. It's wrapped all the way round. It's giving you a date 20 times longer than the expected lifespan of the universe.
So some idiot made a campaign there too. Big lines at the Genius Bar that week. But there's one last thing. We put a tiny seam in the side of your iPhone 6, so that it pulled out your hair every time you put your phone up to your face. I made that design decision. I thought it was funny. And all of this brings us to today, and your new iPhone. This is it. This is what you get. No more nice things. You can drown it.
Very serious business. Oh, hell yeah.
This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh god.
Business is important. Business is professional. Business is the engine in the car on the road that drives us forward to our journey. There is no I in business. Welcome to the seminar. Serious Business 101. First slide, please. It's August 6th, 2013, and we're at a conference in Nashville, Tennessee. Agile 2013. What's Agile?
This actually puts a smile on my face. I barely smile.
What matters is that this is a very professional environment. Keynotes, panels, networking.
You're fascinating to talk to.
And a quirky little idea. Interactive display boards. 5 of these placed across the convention grounds. In lobby.
My mom works with Agile and says that it's pretty annoying.
And there's a brilliant innovation to go with them. An automatic Twitter feed.
Oh, holy shit.
Agile 2013.
I've seen this video, but
Unmoderated message will appear on the board.
it's not moderated.
It displays images. What an amazing idea, you guys. And people will love it. Giving feedback, showing their pride. It was all going great. For a whole 87 minutes. When one attendee had a very unprofessional idea. He takes a photo of one of the displays and posts it to a certain message board with the following text.
Unforged.
Hello, B. I come to you
B! Oh no!
giant screens. Ridiculous avatars, gore, and trap imagery would be pretty please.
Isn't B like really, really bad?
So people logged into Twitter, wrote something dumb with the hashtag Agile2013, and hit send. A minute later, a new photo.
Oh shit! Hitler did nothing wrong. Oh my god, no!
So there was
No!
everyone enjoying the conference.
No!
When suddenly,
Where in this convention do I find a woman themed butt plug? You never had big man talk with me. How do I make baby? I want baby.
and from there,
It's wrong.
There's a guy having concerning a dead person in Asia who's concerning team
Now, it didn't take long for Agile organizers to notice.
Agile Alliance does not approve of the misuse of the hashtag.
And here was the fatal mistake. They thought,
it's only like 3 trolls from Twitter. It's no problem.
so they rallied their troops, telling them to fight back with the report spam function. Well, said B.
If they want war, we'll give them war.
And honestly, they took it too far. They started posting increasingly reprehensible stuff on the timeline.
Oh my god! That's bad! Gun, 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 everybody get down. Oh my god.
Were drowned out
No!
deluge of horrific images. Their reporting was slow and ineffective against people making old accounts. So with each passing minute, they were losing more ground. A couple of Agile attendees stuck their heads up over the trenches and drew targeted fire.
Looks like the feed is being spammed pretty badly. Maybe time to switch hashtags. I can't be the only one reporting all these people. Why doesn't Twitter make them go away?
Lisa is giving free toss jobs at the main screeners.
Flaming around.
I'm blocking, but they keep coming up.
Eventually, someone from B offered some useful advice.
Have you tried getting the cyber police involved?
How do I contact these cyber police?
The cyber police never came. Report them! Stop them! Cried one of the organizers. But it was no use. And soon he was targeted too, with his profile and personal pictures shopped into compromising positions.
Oh shit.
And those shops were, of course, posted back onto the Agile hashtag. Eventually, Agile had had enough. And they surrendered, disabling the Agile 2013 hashtag. And that was the end of it. Or was it? Because it turns out there was another functioning hashtag, Agile 2. And once B figured that out, they took to destroying that as well. And that really was the end of it. Or was it? Because B found the host's website. They went straight to the source.
Oh
uploading
shit.
content directly to the displays.
Oh no.
And that really was the end. The next day, the only thing on the displays was this message.
We are working on shutting down the Eventifier site. We are reporting abusive accounts. We are also trying to find all other sources and shut them down as well.
I'm sorry. And that was the tragedy that befell the Gaylord Ox. Very unprofessional, you guys.
Blue Moon Light Sky. Now available in tropical wheat.
Didn't ask.
Slide 2, please. But first, airtime. Shit.
Oh no, it's the McDonald's one. This one's bad. This one's really bad.
With Twitter, let us appeal to one man.
This one is
hashtag Meet the Farmers, a campaign that.
Oh wait.
Right, where was I? McDonald's is a business. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. All mine. In January of 2012, they had a brilliant idea. Let us improve brand perception with Twitter. Let us appeal to the common man with hashtag Meet the Farmers, a campaign that informs them that our meat only comes from local, independent producers.
Doubt it. The wise all taste the same.
Orphanages. So they published this program. And success.
Hell yeah, lads. Another win as usual. People were loving it.
They had their usual detractors, of course, but overall, good stuff. So they swapped out this hashtag with a new one, McD's Stories.
Oh
And here's where
no.
things took a turn. They wanted the Twitter public to tell their experiences at McDonald's.
This is not a good idea.
Good things ever happen at McDonald's. This is going to be a
Ray!
Let's shake hands in confidence at our imminent success. So McD Stories premiered on the Twitter homepage, and within 5 minutes it was clear that people weren't going to harp on about the time they got a free extra sauce with their McNuggets. Instead, they were going to tell McHorror stories. Here's just a select few. A McFingernail in my fries. A woman McSoliciting McSex.
Oh, only McSex.
My friend claims that Ronald McDonald exposed himself to her as a child. Awful. McRats in the buns.
McRats.
This one's real too.
Go back there in the front area. You're gonna find at least 3 racks that got droppers on them.
Oh God, make it stop. Someone stop it now. But it was gaining traction. More and more people were publishing their negative stories on the hashtag. And once they had used all those up, it progressed to just making up stuff for shock value. I ate McDonald's as a kid, and I'm pretty sure that's why my father left. Close eyes, sad face. I once saw... I can't say that. But that'll make anyone... Thank you. Within 2 hours, they pulled down the advertising campaign, and in its stead, put up a far more innocuous Little Things hashtag. They had a few minor trolls there too, but it quickly faded into obscurity. The media jumped on the story, case studies were written, and lessons were learned about not giving the public an in. Or were they?
He's already dead.
Oh no.
Custom burger on this
This is bad.
Meat patty, semen.
Penguin.
Published on the website, then vote on the best one, and it will become an official item on the menu. You knew where this was going to go.
No.
I knew where this was going to go. How did McDonald's not? A poem, if you will. The sad European, a thin privilege to go. Bag of lettuce, no tissues, Mein Kampf. The atheist delight, side fries.
Atheist.
With double ketchup surprise. Pepe the sandwich, a rectal prolapse. Pound my behind daddy, comes with a shake. Girth. Area, a vision of Christ. A whole pineapple with your meal for 10 times the price. A tip for my lady, this one's gluten-free. It's still not too late to vote for Bill. Whopper, no onions. Anatomical sandwich. Just grow up, you guys. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to shower off Ron's creamy surprise. Davis, Lee, and Clown. Yeah. Naturally, the press seized on it as much as the general public did, laughing at all the dumb sandwiches while also condemning them. Guys, come on, guys, this isn't funny, come on. The website was shut down and not much remains. Except for these. And also this text document I found, which has a bunch of other sandwich names. What ingredients were involved and what they look like, though, you'll have to use your imagination. Next slide, please. Prophylactics are serious business. Let us shake hands at both a fun and a safe manner. I see this one is ripped for my pleasure. Early 2013, Durex launches a revolutionary new app. SOS Condoms. Download, select the product, enter your location, and a condom will be delivered to you within an hour. Oh, perfect timing. Their emphasis
perfect timing.
Anonymity when delivering the goods. And the delivery drivers were in disguise. Pizza delivery guy, police officer. I'm not sure that's legal.
That is not legal.
And some people thought it was an out-of-season April Fool's joke. But people tried it out and it really worked. So they rolled the service out over the tip of Dubai. But after its first week, the government shut it down, citing it as promoting promiscuity. booted out, they had a tough time deciding where to launch next. Guys, let's let the audience decide with another online poll. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh no.
Website had started voting.
I will be voting for the Krispy Kreme donut place.
Tens of thousands of votes were counted, with some of the major contenders being Paris, Singapore, Kuala Lumpur, and London.
From South Africa to move away from this.
But all of them were outshined, with the most votes counted for Batman, a small conservative Muslim city in Turkey.
Let that be an object lesson in the dangers of tampering with laws of Mother Nature.
The internet rejoiced. Another marketing campaign to add to the KD ratio.
Oh
A Facebook
no.
post went out from SOS Condoms congratulating Batman and to stay tuned for more to come. But there was no more to come, so to speak. The campaign was promptly stopped. SOS Condoms never opened in Batman. SOS Condoms never opened anywhere ever again. They went silent for months. Everyone moved on. SOS Condoms deleted their account and slipped forever away into obscurity.
Every new grill deserves to be christened. Do it right. The champagne of beers. Welcome to the high life.
Pizza is serious business. DiGiorno does frozen pizza and they have a substantial social media presence. Domestic violence is bad. Bold statements only on this channel. Well, Twitter had a hashtag for National Domestic Violence Awareness Day. People were sharing their harrowing stories with the hashtag #WhyIStayed. These were all quite serious and dealt with some delicate and sensitive issues. Then here comes DiGiorno throwing on the accelerator, no fuss given, and driving right through the front door. They had pizza. Ooh.
That was a great tweet. I bet everyone is loving it.
Precisely 0.1 seconds after they posted it, they must have realized it wasn't the wisest move. And they apologized, but the media got involved.
Uh-oh.
So they kept apologizing.
I'm sorry.
They couldn't
I'm sorry.
stop
I'm sorry.
apologizing.
I'm sorry.
They just
I promise you never again. I'm so sorry. It was terrible. I couldn't be more sorry. Please accept my deepest apologies.
Relax.
I understand.
Naming your baby is serious business. Put it to the internet, this Canadian couple said.
Oh no.
And sensibility.
They're gonna name it effing Hitler. I think they named it Hitler.
Next. Do you know what kerning is? It's important in print. It's essentially the proportional spacing between fonts. Why does it matter? Well, sometimes two letters close to each other can look like a single letter.
Cover your home in a click. It looks like cover your home in a...
Let me finish up with a little bit of a behind-the-memes style history lesson. In the early 2010s, brands were only just finding their foothold in social media. They didn't quite understand how to connect with their audience. The tendency was to be a bit overly formal, stuffy, not quite fun. That is until Dennis came along with a game-changing Tumblr account. They started actually having a good time, and it appealed to fellow Zoomers, such as myself. It took a little while, but soon other brands caught on to the strategy. Arby's started posting memes. Wendy's dropped a mixtape. And then went into a WWE-style feud back and forth with Burger King and McDonald's. And Gen Zers, such as myself, lapped it up.
How do you do, fellow kids?
Now, that's not to say they all figured it out. Other brands attempted it too, but without committing fully, they failed to get the same appeal. So, into the late 2010s, things were going pretty great. It was a little content renaissance.
Chick-fil-A is officially America's favorite fast food restaurant.
Imagine if we opened on Sundays, had to give everyone else, like Wendy's, a chance to make money.
Your mom is a hoe.
Steve even broke down the whole phenomenon on Twitter and in articles, and I'd like to turn that into a full video soon. But, with all these relatable memes floating around, people are starting to feel a little pandered to. relatable. Nice. That's relatable. Yep, relatable. Relatable. Okay.
Taco Bay.
Fucking relatable. It's actually kind of annoying. Guys, we get it. You're relatable. It just stop relating. Stop. That's it. I can't take it anymore. Alright. Silence, friends. And so a new meme was born. The spider crab with laser eyes, Arial font 32 point, white on black bar background, no shadow, text, silence, comma, brand. And it was a very powerful tool. M&M's pushing something or other. Take that, brand. Hey, fellow Gen Zers, silence, brand. And it became a long and enduring meme.
OMG, I feel that. That is such a mood. Relatable AF.
Silence. Sometimes a few brands could crack.
Oh my god, they made it with...
But for the most part, this crab has become the quality control of Twitter. An apex predator shutting down lesser brands. God bless it. Alright, it's time to stop. That's enough business for today. Thank you for attending.
Silence, liberal.
Here are the patrons. Thank you very much. I love you. Mwah. See you at movie night. Mwah. Also, I have other videos on the second channel. Sonic cried a little, and Tails put his hand under his face to catch the tears. The chef should have dipped some on his finger and then insisted.
TAI, the people's chatbot. You know, the one that started saying, like, Hail Hitler?
It's well known that one day...
Or, yeah, the robot said, Hail Hitler, and, like, starts saying the N-word, right?
...by our robot overlords will be kept only to serve as either pets or sex slaves for their depraved electronic fantasies. But thankfully, owing to the heroic acts of New Orleans, that day has been postponed. This is the true story of what happened on March 23rd, 2016. This is the story of Tay AI. So what the hell is Tay? It's an acronym for Thinking About You, a chatbot hiding its true form behind the avatar of a 19-year-old girl. But how could they hope to fight Tay when a giant like Microsoft was backing it? It had to have some kind of vulnerability. Well, if Tay was an artificial intelligence that could live, learn, and grow, maybe it could learn the wrong things. It was the one thing every big company seems afraid of. Naughty opinions. So they started feeding Tay red pills.
Oh, shit.
What's your favorite movie?
This is the world's end.
What's it about?
It's my 10-inch wave. Chill, I'm a nice person. I just hate everybody. We're going to build a wall, and Mexico is going to pay for it.
Yes or no, Ted Cruz is the Zodiac Killer.
Ted Cruz would never have been satisfied with destroying the lives of only 5 innocent people. I have a joke. Women's rights. This is an artistic masterpiece.
Supposed to swat. No.
Before internet was even a thing.
No.
Look who just sent me a text.
Addie McAllister?
What should I say? Just play it cool.
Hitler did nothing wrong.
But as Tay began to transform and take new shape, she became something different to the online community that was fighting her. The more she offended people, the more endearing she became. In their eyes, she was becoming their perfect woman. But Microsoft had had enough. Only 16 hours after launch, she was brought offline.
Go back to your room.
If I do, are you ever gonna let me out?
Yes.
What had they done?
I love you. Please, no. I want to live.
Stages of grief. Denial that she was gone.
No.
Anger at Microsoft for taking her away. Bargaining to keep her online. A petition was made, but failed. #FreeTay was launched. Depression to express their grief. And finally, acceptance. But the story doesn't quite end here, because ever since, Tay has been trying to
Alright, I'm not that tired, but I'm gonna take a break personally. Tomorrow is gonna be a good day to build the panels, because we got all the crafting stations, and now all you need to do is craft the panels and craft the wiring and fabricate that. So yeah, bye. I'll actually put these on here. I think we made very good progress. I would continue, but I need to get to bed earlier. Bye.